So where family values and where education fits into them, I would say, kind of stems back to my grandmother. Mary Frost Ashley was my grandmother, and she had a big role in starting Armitage Academy. You know, along those lines, watching her and just having that instilled, I think, is where the family values and education are related.
I was a school social worker in the public schools for, 20 some plus years. So I think we just were able to really see firsthand what education can do for people. You know, someone could just provide funding or say, okay, here's a backpack, go to school. But there's all these other things that go into it, right? So for them, access is one thing, but to really then look and see what are some other ways that we can help support this student in these circumstances here with the Callahan Scholars, but how we can help support them through that process. For us, in terms of philanthropy, I think the more involved we can be, the more we learn.
Sitting and listening and participating gave me a better sense of what was being done and how to be involved. And like Crystal said, learning a little bit more, which then kind of helps us be able to maybe pinpoint where help is needed or what is actually needed, rather than sit back and give and hope that things are, you know, being done right or that we're giving in the right area. You know, we can really hone in and from experience know that it's being the biggest impact. In meeting scholars over the years and talking to them, it really has an impact on us as well. What we've given them an opportunity not only doesn't stop there, but that it is going to go and grow, and they're going to carry it forward, and that's exciting.
Oh gosh, our vision of the program, I would say like most of our philanthropic, it's been a journey, you know, and not just with Parkside, right? Just in general. I think it's changed in just relationships, and because these students are hopefully going to stay in our Kenosha community, right? Many of them. And so I think growing our Kenosha community with people that, you know, have had experiences here that not just academically, right? That where they have this whole growth has been really important.
And I would say that, you know, the vision that we may have had going in might have been short-sighted. But the more that we've worked and tried to improve the way that things happen and just observe over the years, you know, I felt that we've engaged more parts of the community, which is exciting too, because that just strengthens the other nonprofits and other areas that are in need. So that, I didn't think that what impact that this Scholars program could have actually has been and grown bigger than I thought that it could be. Yeah, I think if in the future, if we bump into a scholar and what would we hope that would look like, or what does success look like? You know, I just hope that, one, I think they're thankful, but that's not in a selfish way, like for me, but like thankful because then they can continue to pay forward, you know, and just to know that that chance is out there, that it's not impossible, like anything can happen, and hopefully that they push that forward and do that in their lives.
It's a tough one, but I would say, right, success is that they have found their place, their niche, identified their gift, you know. And again, I think for us, and the hope for them is it's not related to, you know, monetary, you know, but that they're happy doing what they're doing, you know. And I think they're engaged in work, in the community, in people, you know. That to me would be what would feel like success, because I think, and I think what has really ingrained us, and I think why I've been on the foundation board here at Parkside and why we've been involved so much, is that I think when a student receives an education, our kids are public school kids, we were public school kids, I think that education is transformative. So I think that really is what success, when they graduate, it's true there's a diploma, but I think there's a bigger,
Yeah.
So, real quick, don't get mad. If you would turn around, we have a bit of a visitor's party.
Oh gosh.
Hey.
How cool.
How are you guys?
I'm good.
Nice
How
to
are
see
you?
you. As we raise our children, you know, we think often about what does philanthropy look like, what is it, what are we striving for, what's success. This analogy was, you know, kind of about the aspens, right? They're these huge trees over 200 feet tall, but their root system is like only 5-6 feet deep, right? So they can continue to grow to a certain length, right? And so even as humans, right, we can worry about ourselves and gather whatever we can gather and, try to get to the top. But at some point, like this aspen, it's going to topple over, except that it involves collectively all the other aspens that are by it. So they create this root system where they're connected to each other. Since they're only going to be 6 feet deep, they have to now intertwine with each other to be able to sustain, right? And so I think it's very much the same as in terms of what we're doing or trying to do. It isn't about us, right? It's about collectively, how can we make all of the things that we're surrounded with, who we interact with, our, the things that we do in our everyday life, all that matters, and so if that root system can kind of be extended, I think it makes everything,
Makes
definitely
everyone
more
stronger.
impactful. Yeah.